This is Support is Sexy, episode 348. Today we're going to talk about how to own your day. Welcome to Support is Sexy. I'm your host, Elayne Fluker, entrepreneur, author, and founder of Chic Rebellion Media. 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, I interview inspiring women entrepreneurs who share their wins and their lessons to help you take your business and your life to the next level and create something sexy. Here we go. Hi, everyone. Happy Monday. If you're listening to this in real time, welcome to Support is Sexy. I'm happy to have you here. It just would not be the same without you. And today we are talking about how to own your day, whether it's Monday or any day of the week. How do you own your day? Do you feel like you wake up prepared, ready to accomplish whatever you need to accomplish for the day? Or do you wake up and at least just feel good about whatever is ahead for you in the day? Or do you drag yourself out of bed or have a disruptive morning? It seems like every morning and you're falling into this routine of just almost hating getting up. And I don't want that for you. I want you to do better and I want you to feel better. So what I've been doing to make myself feel better is I'm loving audiobooks right now. So I'm listening to Hal Elrod's book, Miracle Morning for Entrepreneurs. It's written by Hal Elrod, Cameron Herold, and Honoree Corder. I believe that's how you pronounce the name. It is so good. I know you've heard of the Miracle Morning, probably. Fantastic book. Everyone talks about it and how it's changed their lives. I'm listening to the Miracle Morning for Entrepreneurs, but I'm sure any book in the series is great. And it's really about, there are a lot of tips, obviously, and resources and things that you can practice in there. But overall, for me, it just felt like directions, ideas, and suggestions for how to own my day. Getting up earlier is something I've started to do more often. I've been doing it for, not even more often, regularly. And I've been doing it for a while now and sticking to it. And I see such a big change in my day by just getting up earlier. Just that one thing of getting up earlier, getting ahead of everything else that goes on throughout the day, getting in that habit of doing that helps me feel like I own my day. I don't control what happens throughout the day, but in the mornings, as much as possible, I want to position myself to feel like I own my day. So the reason I'm bringing that up for you, because I want you to feel like you own your day, and I'm going to offer you just some tips, some things to try. Nothing is written in stone. Nothing works for everyone, right? Everything ain't for everybody, but it's something for you to try, some things for you to consider to help you feel like you own your day, and try them. That's the thing. All of these suggestions that I put out and everyone else in books and podcasts and everywhere else that you hear this, it's worth the try. That's why I have fallen so in love with podcasts. I'm subscribed to about 30 or 28 or so of them, all around entrepreneurship, health and wellness, and that kind of thing. But I just love the constant suggestions. I always feel like I'm learning something, whether I'm learning what not to do or I'm learning different tips and things that I can try. I'm learning if I'm on the right track with something. Someone might suggest something and I say, oh, that's good. I'm already doing that. So getting this information and resources is wonderful. But the thing is, you get to pick and choose what you try. So I'm going to give you some advice on how to own your day. Try it or let it be inspiration for you for other ideas for how to start your day in a different way if that's what's needed. But I want you to feel, again, like you own your day. And a quote that I found recently from Aristotle, it's credited to Aristotle, I should say, "We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit." So the thing is getting into the habit of creating some kind of routine for yourself that you stick to every day. That's the first thing. Think about a routine for yourself that works for you based on your lifestyle and your schedule, although you're going to start getting up earlier. But think about things that you can put in place so that your excellence isn't just an act, it's a habit, something that you do again and again. So the first tip for owning your day, of course, you got to get up earlier. Now, listen, I am a night person. I record these podcasts sometimes at 2 a.m. I've been a night person since I'm a baby. I don't know. I love it. I'm a night hawk. That said, getting up earlier, even when I didn't like it, it definitely changes my day. Now, 2 hours earlier, great. But even if you just try 30 minutes, maybe tomorrow, right? Try 30 minutes earlier and it can really change everything. You don't want to do 5 minutes earlier, 10 minutes. That's just enough time for you to stretch and then not really get anything done in that time. Give yourself at least 30 minutes. And then after you do that and you like it, which you probably will, give yourself another 30 minutes and wake up an hour earlier and see how it goes. The thing is giving yourself more time to breathe and have space in the morning, even if you still move with urgency, not rushing. But if you're a person, especially that gets up at the last minute and God forbid anything is out of whack, the water's not working or it doesn't get hot fast enough, or you trip and you stub your toe and it causes you to be delayed for 10 minutes, then all of a sudden you're late for everything for the rest of the day. Give yourself some space, some breathing room, some time to be intentional about your actions in the morning and setting yourself up to win and to own your day. 30 minutes earlier, especially if you have children or others who are moving about in the morning, tell yourself that you're going to get up at least 30 minutes before them. I know people who have children who say they have done this and it has changed everything because they get to have their own space and quiet and whatever else they want to do, sip tea, watch TV, read the paper, whatever they want to do in the morning. Having that 30 minutes just for themselves is key. So 30 minutes for you, whether you have children or not, give yourself an extra 30 minutes tomorrow. Try it and see if it helps you to feel better and to feel like you own your day. The second tip for owning your day, do not hit the snooze button. Even if you don't change the time to get up earlier, whatever time you set your clock for, do not hit the snooze button because you want to make sure you keep that promise to yourself. Have you ever thought about it that way? I never thought about the snooze button that way until I attended Momentum, the workshop I talk about often. And that was one of the things that they said. Hitting the snooze button is like breaking a promise or a commitment to yourself. I was like, whoa. I had never, ever considered that. But think about it. You say you're going to get up at 6 a.m. So the alarm goes off at 6 a.m. and you hit the snooze button for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour. You fall back asleep. Well, you started your day off breaking a promise to yourself. Don't break that promise to yourself. Start your day off owning your day, keeping your commitment, and getting up when you say you're going to get up. Now, for me, I mentioned I started getting up early. I'm doing 6 o'clock, which for some people actually isn't early. I have friends who get up 6 o'clock, no problem. For me, I have to set the clock still, even though now my body's getting used to it and I start waking up always 5 minutes before the alarm. But still, I'm starting to wake up earlier naturally, but 6 o'clock is where I am. I started doing 5, but I still stay up too late, so I moved it to 6. See, you can compromise, make it work for yourself. So 6 o'clock, but the thing I do, one, I put my phone on airplane mode. I do use my phone as the alarm. Ideally, I'll get an alarm clock, but I put it in airplane mode so I don't start getting texts and messages and anything else first thing in the morning. I also don't have the phone by my bed. They say you shouldn't do that anyway, so I don't have the phone by my bed. I have it away from me and near the door of the bedroom, so when the alarm goes up, I get to walk some and not just roll over and turn it off. I get up, I have to walk to turn it off. And at that point, I'm at the door. And if I go right out of the door, I go right into the bathroom. So whatever you have to do to hack your morning to get yourself up and out of bed and not pressing that snooze button, come up with creative ways for you to do that. I've heard Ariana Huffington say that she advises that some people put the phone or the alarm in the bathroom. Now, depending on how far your bathroom is from your bed, you might want to do that. But if you have other people in the house, you might not want to wake them up. So figure out what works for you in a way that you can keep that promise to yourself and say, this is the time I said I'm going to wake up. This is when I'm going to wake up because I want to start strong and own my day. Another simple way to own your day. Make your bed. This is something that I do every morning. I don't know how long I've been doing it. There are some mornings, of course, maybe things happen. You don't feel like it. Okay. But try to be committed to it. I am committed to making my bed every morning. Now, this doesn't have to be perfect. It's not like it's the Four Seasons or something, but make your bed. Pull the covers up, straighten the pillows, pull the comforter up, make it look neat. Make it look like, you won't be embarrassed if someone were to pop in and see you in your bedroom and think, oh, they didn't even make their bed today. Make your bed, but not that you're doing it for someone else, for yourself, because that's a small victory that starts you off on the right track for your day. You made your bed today. That's a small win. I'll take that. So make your bed. And also, of course, it also feels good in the evening when you get into a made bed instead of a bed that looks like it did that morning. So make your bed. That's a simple one, but it could cause a shift for you. The next thing, and this is something that I do every morning, before you say anything, say what you're grateful for. What are you grateful for that day? Even if it's one thing. For me, I wake up and I say thank you. Those are the first few words because a lot of people didn't wake up this morning. A lot of people won't wake up tomorrow morning. So if you are one of the people who woke up today, I'm happy to have you here. And I want you to say thank you, that you are grateful that you are here. You're here because you have a purpose. There's a reason for you to be here. Thank God that you are here. Now, in addition to that, another thing that helps me be focused on gratitude first thing in the morning is the 5-minute journal. I don't know if you've heard of that, but it's something you can order online. Just Google 5-minute journal. It is fantastic. I love it. This is my first one. I'm almost finished with it. So for me, every morning, wake up, say thank you, make the bed, grab the 5-minute journal because I keep it right by the bed. So even if you don't have that journal, you just have a piece of paper or a notebook or your regular journal, something that allows you to write down what you are grateful for. And in the 5-minute journal, it's 3 things that you're grateful for this morning, and then 3 things that would make today great. So I usually use the 3 things that'll make today great as my to-do list for the day, or just things that I want to make sure I remember to do that day, even if it's have fun with someone at brunch or whatever that thing is that'll make today great. So for you, if you don't have the journal, write it in your own journal, write it on a piece of paper. Think about it. Writing it is always stronger. You know, I'm an advocate for you to write things down. But what are you grateful for? It takes less than 5 minutes. So it could take you less than 3 minutes. What are you grateful for? What would make today great? Then another way for you to own your day, you know, I love working out. I talk about it. I wouldn't say I talk about it a lot. Do I talk about it a lot? I do love working out though, even though right now my foot is injured, so I can't run, but I can still move, and you can certainly move in the morning if you're able to do so. How can you move in the morning? They say exercise can change your life, can make you healthier, make you feel better. Emotionally, it's good for you. So how can you move in the morning? Maybe you go to the gym after work, or maybe you go to the gym in the evenings, or maybe you just go to the gym on the weekends, or whatever it is. But in the morning, how can you get your blood flowing in the morning? Can you go for a walk? Can you run in place or march in place? Can you do jumping jacks or modified jumping jacks? Can you lift weights? What can you do to move in the morning? Stretching, yoga, something. Maybe you don't have an hour to do it, but 15 minutes, you're getting up 30 minutes earlier, right? So do you have 15 minutes to just get the blood flowing and get you moving? I'm telling you, it's a great way to own your day. So again, for me, I usually, or used to, I'm on hold right now with the running, but go for a run at least 3 times a week. So it usually would work out to every other day. I would go more often if I felt like it, but I wanted to go at least 3 or 4 times a week. So going for a run is something I do. I don't do it every day just because I don't want to do that much pounding on my joints, but every other day. What I make sure I do every day as far as working out, and this isn't hot, sweaty, full on, as if you're running a marathon kind of workout. This is, again, just to get the blood moving, pump up those muscles, get yourself going. So what I do consistently is 250 crunches, 100 reps with weights, so that's arms, so doing different exercises, sets of 25, 4 sets, that's 100, and you're done. 20 push-ups, which I'm trying to get up that number, but I have no upper body strength, but 20 push-ups, and then that's it. If it's a day where I go for a run, I go for a run. If not, then that is my workout for the morning. I might do things later on in the day, who knows, but at least I've gotten something accomplished to keep me consistent and in the habit, right? Excellence is a habit, in the habit of moving in the morning, getting the blood flowing and that kind of thing. Now, the next thing that you can do, and everyone isn't into meditation. I am. I've been doing it maybe for the past year or so now, a little over a year now. Whatever amount of time, it doesn't have to be an hour-long meditation. You don't have to try to be like Deepak Chopra and meditate for 4 hours a day, although that sounds magical. Whatever works for you. If you're interested in meditation, give yourself 5 minutes, whatever amount of time it takes, or whatever amount of time you can dedicate in the mornings to just be quiet, just be still and meditate. Now, one thing that I've learned in the past few years that meditation doesn't have to be just sitting still and being quiet. In fact, I say running is my meditation. It clears my mind. It allows me to be open. If I don't have in headphones, I listen to nature. So whatever moves you to feel like you're in this sort of meditative Zen state. But I still do take time in the morning to have meditation. And what I do is I listen to a vision recording that I created. So it's a recording on my phone. I made it on the podcast, actually, or on my podcast mic, I should say. I recorded it on my mic, read it from my journal. Then I transferred it to my phone. So I have it on my phone. I can listen to it at any time. It's about 4.5 minutes long, and it's all I am statements about the person I want to become in the future or now. I guess you can think about it either way, but it's I am a successful entrepreneur. I am a mother. I am, and all of these I am statements in the present tense. I say them to myself every morning, or I listen to this recording, I should say. And a lot of it I say because I memorized it now every morning. So that is part of my meditation. So for you, whether it's a recording of your own voice and hearing your own voice speak into existence, really, who you want to become or who you're becoming, that's what it is. Who you're becoming, you can do that, or you can listen to other guided meditations. There's tons of meditation apps out there. People love, you just search online. You can find on YouTube even guided meditations that you might like. You can find sound effects. Maybe you want to hear the ocean. Maybe you want to hear the wind blowing or birds chirping. Whatever works for you, but there's no excuse not to be able to meditate if that's something that you want to do, if that's something that you think will help you feel like you own your day. Getting quiet, having that quiet time for me has been extremely helpful. I believe it will be helpful for you, but do it in a way that works for you. As I said, it doesn't have to be 20 minutes. If you can give 10 minutes, or at least start with 5 minutes, and whatever that looks like. Another great meditation app that I used to use was Headspace. So you can look that up. Headspace, an amazing app that guides you through how to do a guided meditation. So that is one that I suggest, but either way, again, find what works for you. 5 minutes of meditation. And then after that, you're ready. You can start your day, whatever else you want to do, whatever else you want to add in there, whatever else you want to mix in or take out. But these are all suggestions for ways you can own your day. It makes such a difference to come from a place of power. When you start your day, you've decided what your day is going to begin like. You can't control what happens during the day because life happens. And once you get other people involved, anything can happen, right? But you want to own your day. Feel powerful every morning. Start from a place of power. Start from a place of peace. That's the thing too. You can't control how upset things might cause you to, well, you actually can control that, but you can't control upsetting things that happen throughout the day. You can control your response. But how about you start from a place of peace, being in a good space, peace of mind, feeling like you've had some small wins during the morning, and own your day. All right, so hopefully this is helpful. Let me know if you incorporate any of these things, or there are things that you do that I might not have mentioned. Of course, I didn't say everything because, well, first of all, everyone gets into their day differently. These are just things that have helped me to own my day, and it has made and is making such a difference. So I want you to go out there, no matter what time it is, no matter when you're listening to this, you can start right now. Go out there, own your day, create something sexy, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.